unboxing video. So this should be another CPU cooler, so let's get it open. Alright, so this came by way of Amazon. Be Quiet Shadow Rock 3, and this is a pretty heavy CPU cooler, so let's check out the box, see if there's anything worth talking about on the outside. Not a whole lot, and this print is so small and on a not really contrasting background, so I can't really even tell you anything about this, but it is good for LGA 1200, 1151, and AM4. Okay, so most of you guys that are following the channel are doing builds with those computers, or those, excuse me, those motherboards. And TDP is 190, so that's outstanding. Should be able to do some decent overclocks on this. Alright, so we got that going. And styrofoam. Big old heatsink, folks. This is nice and wide. I will, let's take this over to the awesome Noctua 140 that I have so you guys can get an idea of it. Now, this guy is going to be a 120 millimeter fan on it, but when you put the two thicknesses up to it, or the width, excuse me, that is really double the width, right? Now, negative though, for all that size, the amount of heat fins are not, you know, quantity-wise, there's probably more heat fins on the Noctua. This would probably have better cooling because of the separation. At least in the surface area, it would have better cooling. But you know, in the world of heat transfer, the more surface area you have, the better. So whether this one has more surface area than what I just showed you, I do not know. I could do the math and probably figure it out. Obviously, you can count how many of the plates there are in here, get the dimensions, width times length, and figure out overall surface area. And you know, one could compare it to that. But alright, 5 conductors, and you see the copper. And also notice, folks, that this is not a symmetrical heatsink. So there's only one way really you're going to put this on, and it's designed, you know, a certain way, obviously, and hopefully you'll have RAM clearance. So let's go ahead and get out our fan, wherever our fan's at. Must be in this box. Actually, those are parts in there. Fan is in this box. So, dinky fan in comparison. I would probably mount a second fan on this, you know, just to get a little more out of it. Maybe we'll get, you know, break that 200 watt TDP if we were going to be able to measure that. So this actually looks like a really small fan. And you should definitely be more gentle getting it out than I was. Alright, so massive heatsink, dinky fan, definitely 120 millimeter. And obviously we will need some hardware to attach it. Let's go ahead and get this open. Now I will do an assembly video eventually at some point. I don't know if I have enough motherboards around at the moment. Oh wow, nice. They include, this is awesome, folks. Magnetic, it's probably a, it's either number 1 or number 2 Phillips head. Nice long one. I have another one, and you know, can never have enough of this type of Phillips head. So pretty awesome. Now looks like we've got different base plates in here. Let's get this open. Alright, so there's your hardware for Intel and AMD. Of course, the little brackets, they include an extra set so that you can have a second fan. They do include thermal paste. This is good for one application. Kind of cheap of you there, Be Quiet, but whatever. You know, most brands, I'll say most brands, the premium brands usually include enough for 2 or 3 installations. So this is interesting, some kind of component for the mount. Now let's take a look real quick at the instructions. So honestly, this is a really nice set of directions. And though, you know, I don't usually buy Be Quiet, I going to start, I think, buying them. I've been stuck on Noctua. We've gone through just about every Noctua CPU cooler, and now it's time to bring some other ones to channel. And if I get this camera to focus, currently I'm in Africa, so lousy internet. I've had to downgrade from making my videos all in 4K to 1080p. There we go. So that should be in focus now. You can see the directions. So we will, like I said, do installation video. This one, you know, looks pretty easy, like most of these are. Just hopefully you guys are able to read that. So you can see by this, the fan is going to be on the side with the RAM, and that fan's going to push cool air across the CPU cooler itself, okay, the big tower, and push that out the back end where your I/O shield is from your motherboard, okay. And there is the other installation for AM4. So that's going to do it for this video, folks. Hope you got something out of it. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.